Hello everyone, this is Adrian Howard with Weather Rampage, and a winter storm is headed for the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic states, and this storm will be one of the first major winter storms of the season. Actually, there has been some snow earlier in the season, but this will be one of the ones that is a coastal storm that will be moving up the East Coast. Now, before I get into the specifics of that, what I want to show you is here winter storm warnings. As you can see here where I have these arrows pointed, areas of Montana and Wyoming have winter storm warnings, and also here this with arrows pointing here in the Northeast states, anywhere from the mountains of the Carolinas up into Virginia, the mountains of Virginia and also West Virginia, up into areas of Maryland and Washington D.C., District of Columbia, actually areas to the west of Washington D.C. under winter storm warnings up into Pennsylvania, as you can see here, and also areas of New York, near New York City, and also areas up into Connecticut and Vermont, and also areas of Maine here are under winter storm warnings as this coastal storm moves up the coast. As the storm moves up the coast, it will be a fairly strong winter storm, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of snow, or you can have anywhere from 1 to like 12 inches of snow in any of these areas from this winter storm. And I want to show you this winter storm here on radar right now. I want to kind of show you this winter storm as it continues to move up the East Coast. As it continues to move off of the Florida coast, and we'll be moving up the East Coast as we eventually head into later in the day today on Wednesday. As you can see here, as I do a radar loop of this storm system, all this green area represents the precipitation from this low pressure system, which will be deepening and strengthening as time progresses, and will be dumping that very heavy snow and rain along the coast as we move on into later this morning and into the day today. As you can see here, rain anywhere from Tallahassee up into Atlanta, Columbia, Charlotte, and also Raleigh, and also Richmond, Virginia, Charlotte, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, rain. And Florida also rain as well. Now, as this storm system, like I said, continues to move up the coastline, up the Carolina coastline, it will continue to intensify. But right now, not showing any snow or sleet or snow or anything like that showing up on the precipitation map, or freezing rain right now. The temperature's not cold enough, but that precipitation will be increasing, and colder air will be in place for that precipitation to begin to fall as snow in these areas in the Northeast. So kind of want to just give you a radar loop of that. But what will be happening is the computer models actually have differences in, from the Carolinas upward, has differences in snow amounts that will be falling, and also differences as far as will rain change from snow, will rain stay as rain in North Carolina and South Carolina, or will it change over from rain to snow, or from rain to snow to sleet to freezing rain. That is kind of the scenarios that anywhere from the GFS and the NAM models are given right now. So I'm kind of going to go in between those two, in between the two models, and this model here is the actual model is actually the NAM model. Actually, this is the GFS model, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. As I do a radar loop of this model, as you can see here, the GFS model, here's that storm system right here. Here's the Carolinas right here. Notice this blue line right here. This blue line, anything north of this blue line represents precipitation in the form of snow, sleet, or freezing rain. So that line is a little bit further northward up into Virginia instead of the Carolinas, but is enough to where it is in the mountains of North Carolina. So snowfall there, probably a definite there in the mountains of the Carolinas from this model showing what could be happening. Now as you see another loop of this model, as you can see right here, snow moving all the way up into the Northeast. Now the models do have a consensus of snowfall for the Northeast states. So just kind of want to show you that for the main model in this category, which is the GFS model. Now, if we go to the NAM model, I want to kind of show you where this model is showing a little bit more precipitation on the map. As you can see here, as I do a radar imagery loop, as you can see here, here's the Carolinas, here's that blue line. Notice here, all of this precipitation here gets into the blue, into the Carolinas a lot sooner, which means that if that happens, that there could be a changeover from rain to snow, or from rain to sleet to snow to freezing rain in the Carolinas before it moves into the Northeast, and a little bit more precipitation represented for this model for the Northeast states, which means that there could be more heavier amounts of snow with this storm system if that was to happen. Now, as I show you another radar imagery loop, actually another loop of what the model is predicting, the NAM model is predicting. As you can see here, that storm moves off the Carolina coastline up the coast, and this blue line representing that freezing air line into the Carolinas a lot sooner. A lot more precipitation with this model as it moves up the coast. So, with that being said, I do believe that there will be consensus in between these two models, which will show that snow, sleet, and freezing rain can be possibly changing. Rain could be changing over from rain in the Carolinas could be changing over to snow, sleet, or freezing rain, or it could be just rain, all rain for the Carolinas, or just drizzle or freezing rain, or it could be a combination of either one of those at any point in given time during the storm system, actually later in the storm system, as that cold air keeps coming down. And definitely is going to be snow in the Northeast. There's no doubt about that, but the Carolinas are kind of tricky right now. So just kind of want to show you what the models are showing and kind of give you an update on this winter storm, which will be moving up the East Coast today. This is Adrian Howard, Weather Rampage. I will continue to be bringing you Facebook updates about this storm system as we head on into today till about 6 p.m. Take care, everyone.